Hello and welcome to Gander Mountain Academy, the most advanced civilian firearms training academy in America.
With our unique combination of highly trained instructors and cutting-edge technology, no other firearms training facility in America compares. In fact, nothing even comes close. We encourage you to experience all that Gander Mountain Academy has to offer. From our great classes taught by the best instructors in the business to our top-of-the-line live fire L range.
There's also our exclusive virtual range, or V range, the world's most accurate simulated firing range. It allows you to use real firearms modified for laser fire and realistic recoil.
But there's much more available here at Gander Mountain Academy. Wait until you experience our adrenaline-pumping, heart-pounding, high-definition video simulators. They're stunningly real, and they'll put your training and judgment to the ultimate test.
Okay, before you begin your training session, let's take a few minutes and discuss some important rules and responsibilities of safe gun handling. We'll start with the 4 universal firearms safety rules. They are: Rule number 1, treat every firearm as if it were loaded. We must treat every firearm with respect. Whether it's a firearm that you just checked, an inert training aid, or a plastic replica, always handle any firearm the same way, as if it were loaded. Repetition builds muscle memory, and we want perfect and safe muscle memory.
Rule number 2, never point your firearm at anything you do not intend to destroy. Let's be realistic. Bullets were designed to destroy whatever they hit, puncture, or penetrate. But people tend to ignore this rule when they think their firearm is unloaded. Remember, we treat all firearms as if they were loaded. So we need to be aware of where our muzzle is at all times. We call this muzzle awareness.
Rule number 3, keep your finger straight off the trigger and away from the trigger guard until you are ready to fire. The one thing that must happen in order for the firearm to discharge is the trigger must be pressed. Having your finger on the trigger when there is no reason to shoot greatly increases your chances of an unintended discharge. Even if you have your finger off the trigger, but just resting on the trigger guard and you accidentally get startled, that could result in a deadly chain reaction. Your finger could reflexively go to the trigger and the result, an unintended discharge. So remember to place your finger high above the trigger where the slide and frame meet.
Rule number 4, know your target. What's in line with your target and what's beyond your target. This rule is critical. It not only protects the innocent bystander, it also protects you from possible civil and criminal liabilities. Always remember, we are responsible for every round that comes out of our firearm.
Please follow the 4 universal firearm safety rules at all times. If you do, we'll all enjoy a safe training environment. Now let's summarize some of the additional safety requirements specific to Gander Mountain Academy. A complete set of our safety rules is available at customer service and on our website. Please pick up a copy for your reference.
There are absolutely no live firearms allowed in our classrooms or past the metal detectors, marking the entrance to our virtual simulation areas. We'll be happy to provide you a secure place to store your firearms and ammunition during your time in the Academy.
Safety glasses and hearing protection are required at all times. A brimmed hat is highly recommended here in our live fire range.
Please do not handle your firearm anywhere in the Academy or in the store except inside your assigned shooting lane in the live fire range. Firearms should be uncased only at the firing line bench in your lane, under the supervision of the range master. Your muzzle must be pointed downrange at all times.
All firearms and ammunition must be inspected by our Gander Mountain Academy staff prior to use. It's your responsibility to ensure that your firearm and ammunition are in safe operating condition and that you have the correct ammo and firearm combination. Note that we do not permit reloaded, tracer, explosive tip, steel, or metal piercing ammunition. This is to prevent breakdown of the range equipment, ricochets, and even damage to your firearm.
Remember, only 1 customer per lane, and all shooting must be done at your assigned target. Under no circumstances is anyone permitted forward of the lane benches during range operation.
Only Gander Mountain Academy approved targets may be used. Remember, this is a family-friendly environment and we want to keep it suitable for everyone. All minors must have parental consent to participate in a Gander Mountain Academy activity and may do so only when accompanied by a parent, legal guardian, or member of our staff.
Never use or be under the influence of alcohol or drugs before or during shooting activities, or when otherwise participating in academy activities. Being under the influence greatly diminishes your decision-making ability and puts all of us at risk.
All verbal instructions issued by the Gander Mountain Academy staff must be followed at all times.
Stop right there.
Our instructors are here to ensure everyone has a safe and enjoyable experience.
Holster work is not allowed at the Gander Mountain Academy live fire range at any time. Drawing your firearm from a holster increases the risk to yourself and others if the technique is not performed correctly. Here at the Academy, we have developed the state-of-the-art V-Range and Pro-V simulators for the safe and efficient practice of holster techniques.
Before leaving our live fire range, all firearms must be inspected by our staff to ensure the firearms are unloaded, secured in your case, range bag, or properly secured if concealed or open carry. One last check from our instructors helps ensure everyone's safety. If you have any questions about these safety instructions, how to enroll in any of our great courses, schedule a private lesson, or anything else, please don't hesitate to ask one of our friendly staff members.
As the major firearms retailer in America, Gander Mountain believes it's our responsibility to offer our customers the highest quality firearms training available anywhere. We're confident the Gander Mountain Academy delivers on that promise. We encourage you to make Gander Mountain Academy the center of your training efforts.
Remember, train today to be prepared tomorrow. Once again, welcome to Gander Mountain Academy. Congratulations on choosing the best training available anywhere. Thanks again for watching, have fun, and most importantly, train safe.